His eyes are cold and restless, wounds have almost healed. She'd give half a Texas just to change the way he feels. Well, she knows his love's in Tulsa, and she knows he's gonna go. Well, it ain't no woman, flesh and blood, it's that damn old road he go. Oh, well, it's balls and blood, it's a dust and mud, it's the roar of a Sunday crowd. It's the white in his knuckles, the gold in the buckle, he'll win the next go round. It's boots and chaps, it's cowboy hats, it's spurs and let it go. It's the ropes and the reins and the joy and the pain, and they call the thing a rodeo. She does her best to hold him, his love comes to call. But his need for it controls and her back's against the wall. And it's so long, girl, I'll see you when it's time for him to go. You know the woman wants her cowboy like he wants his rodeo. Oh, well, it's balls and blood, it's a dust and mud, it's the roar of a Sunday crowd. It's the white in the knuckles, the gold in the buckle, he'll win the next go round. It's boots and chaps, it's cowboy hats, it's spurs and let it go. It's the ropes and the rain and the joy and the pain, and they call the thing a rodeo. It'll drive a cowboy crazy, it'll drive the man insane. And he'll sell off everything he owns just to pay to play the game. And a broken home and some broken bones is all he'll have to show. For all the years that he spent chasing this dream they call rodeo. Oh, well, it's balls and blood, it's a dust and mud, it's a roar of the Sunday crowd. It's the white in the knuckles, the gold in the buckle, he'll win the next go round. It's boots and chaps, it's cowboy hats, it's spurs and let it go. It's the ropes and the reins and the joy and the pain, and they call the thing a rodeo. It's the broncs and the blood, it's the steers and the mud, and they call the thing rodeo. Wow, wow.
Well, I come from a little bitty homegrown small town. Smoky Mountains, nice place to hang around. Moonshine, that's where they make it.
Move over. Move over by the rail if you want. You got enough room. Hi again, everybody. It's Isla Rebel baseball here this afternoon
from Roff, Oklahoma, as it's the Rebels and the Roff Tigers. Another showdown between two of the small school powers in the state. Silo won the earlier matchup between these two teams in the finals of the Rattan tournament. That just about 3 weeks ago now. And we're getting set for the national anthem here. We'll go ahead and pause while the national anthem plays.
We seem to be having some technical difficulties. At this time, would we please have a moment of silence for those that honor our country in the military? Thank you very much. And play ball.
And we're ready to go here from Roff this evening, or this afternoon, late afternoon contest. The Rebels come in number one ranked in Class 2A, and with a 16-4 record. Roff, meanwhile, 13-5, and they are ranked second in Class B. Coming into this week's action, as we take a look at the lineups for Roff, they will send to the mound Easton Riddle. And on the season, Riddle has been one of the top hurlers for the Tigers. He sports a 3-0 record, making his fifth start of the season, 25 1/3 innings. He has allowed just 2 runs on 18 hits, struck out 23, and walked only 1, a .55 earned run average. Riddle has shown outstanding control, just 1 walk in 25 1/3 innings pitched. And he will face the Rebel lineup that coming off that Jones Tournament Championship over the weekend, and then yesterday knocked off Calera, the 5th-ranked team in Class 2A, 6-2 in that contest. Silo going to send to the mound to start this afternoon, Easton Ford on the other side. Should be a good one, Asher.
Yeah, it should be a very good game.
That a little closer there. So we're just about ready for this first pitch, and we're underway as that one is low for a ball. So Proctor hitting .396. He's got 4 doubles, 2 triples, 4 home runs, and there's a strike called to Kyler. A terrific .543 on-base percentage, and he watches that one inside for a ball. 17 walks to just 3 strikeouts, but as I mentioned, Riddle, he does not walk batters very often, just 1 the whole season. And there's another one low. It's 3-1. They may be being careful with Proctor right off the right out of the chute. So here comes Riddle, 3-1 pitch, and it's in the dirt, ball 4. And as I say that, he does not walk batters. He just doubled his walk total for the season, the opening batter. Proctor is aboard, and he is definitely a threat to run. On the season, now 14 stolen bases for Kyler. Brings Connor Cordell to the plate. Connor nursing a few injuries, but he's gutting it out today as he squares and pulls back and takes that pitch high for a ball. Bill McCarter, the third baseman, charging in as Cordell squared. Just underway here from Roff this afternoon. Battle of small school powers as a quick throw to first base. Not in time as Proctor is back in there safely. Here comes the next pitch, and it's outside, ball 2. Riddle is pitching on short rest. He threw on Friday a complete game in that one, but it was a run rule victory for the Tigers. So pitching on short rest as that one's high. 3-0. So here comes Coach Danny Baldridge headed to the mound as his senior hurler not normally control problems, but he has walked the first batter and gone 3-0 here to the second in this game. The Tigers trying to save as much pitching as possible. They've got their own tournament that starts on Thursday here at Roff. Big tournament with several outstanding teams in that field. Sitting out here on the awning just outside the press box here from Roff. Beautiful day for baseball. Just a couple of puffy clouds in the sky. Glad you're along with us today on SideOfRebels.tv as the conference is over. Cordell steps back in, probably taking here on 3-0, and the pitch high for ball 4. Back-to-back walks from Riddle. And as I mentioned, he had only walked one all season, and now 3, and 2 aboard for Easton Ford. Ford, the red-hot 3-hole for Silo. Ford has upped his average an even 400 now. 10 doubles, 3 triples, 25 RBIs. Chance for more here as the first pitch, and it misses off the corner. So that helps Riddle out immensely with the pickoff. And this one is lined into right center. It's rolling to the wall. Ford with another extra base hit. Here comes Cordell rounding third. They're going to send him home, and he will score easily. The first run of the game. Easton Ford delivers once again, but it's just one after the pickoff at second base. So Ford delivers another RBI. A gap shot to the right center gap from Ford, his 11th double of the season. And Cordell scores all the way from first base. We'll have a runner out there at second. That's going to be Zane Sander. Ford pitching here today, so the courtesy runner aboard. Sander, the freshman, running at second with Carter Parker coming to the plate. Parker batting at .367, 6 doubles, a triple, 2 home runs, 24 RBIs, and a breaking ball is a called strike to Parker. Silo was taking the early lead. Had a chance for more, however. Oh, 1 the count. Sander leads the way at second. Running for Ford. Here's one grounded through the whole base hit into left field. Sander rounds third. They're going to hold him there as the throw quickly in from the outfield. Brad Wilson got over there and cut it off in a hurry. And the runners are at the corners after the Carter Parker single. Good start here, Asher.
Yeah. It's a little bit easier for us than that last game. We played against the Roff like it was really close.
Yeah, but this one still could end up that way as Josh Trout, the Rebels' leading hitter, steps up. Runners at the corners, just one out. Here's the ground ball, hit the second. Bobbled there. They'll go to the bag for one, and on the first double play. So even with the bobble by Humphers, the second baseman, Baldridge is able to turn the double play, and the Rebels held to just 1 run. So what was looking like a big inning turns into just 1 run for Silo. as Trout hits into the double play. For the Rebels in the opening inning, 1 run, 2 hits, and a man left. We move to the bottom of the first. Silo up 1-0 here from Roff today, here on SiloRebels.tv. Back to play here as, bear with us, trying to get some internet issues resolved out here at Roff. As the first pitch swinging by Cade Baldridge. It's a swing and miss. Easton Ford on the mound. Give you Easton's numbers here in a moment on the season. Here's the next pitch from the big right-hander. Swung on, sharply hit, and through the legs of Gardner at first base into right field.
Baldridge is safe on the play. Now batting for the Tigers.
A hard ground ball gets through the wickets there. Gardner was in position but got by, and Baldridge is aboard. He is a threat to run, just like Proctor. Dylan Reed, the next batter for Roff. Here's a throw over to first, not in time, as back in safely was Baldridge. Here's the next one, bunted, and up the first baseline. Nice bunt. Gardner comes over to field, reaches out, and didn't get the tag, they said. They said he missed him. A home plate umpire said he missed him. Said Gardner had the ball in his hand and tagged him with the glove. Oh, I don't think that was correct. But that's what the umpire said. He had the ball in his hand and not in his glove, so back-to-back errors.
Dylan Reed with the infield hit.
Coach
Runners at first and second, and now batting for the Tigers, third baseman.
Coach Bowen not happy as
Carter.
Gardner got the tag on him, but the umpire said allowed Roff a couple of base runners. Ford 4-0 this record, making his 5th start. Has a 1.0 earned run average, and that pitch bunted but fouled at the plate by McCarter. It's 0-2. For Easton has allowed 4 runs, 3 earned on 18 hits, struck out 24 and walked 4. But Roff threatening with the first 2 aboard, thanks to a couple of defensive miscues. See what McCarter does here. Batting .360 on the season for Roff, and that pitch just missed off the corner from Easton. McCarter, 18 RBIs. That's 3rd on the team. Ford checks second. Here's the pitch home. Swung on, and back to Easton. He's going to second for 1. Here's the throw to first. Digged out, and safe call at first base. It was dug out on the throw in the dirt. Gardner did a nice job
Runners on the corners.
picking that one, and it was a close play at first, and the batter, McCarter, ruled safe. Ball popped out of the glove briefly on Ford, so it took a little bit longer to get it to Proctor, but the throw was there at first base. So the breaks have not gone the Rebels' way thus far. So fielder's choice ground ball, Ford to Proctor. See if they can get out of this jam. Reed was forced at second. Runners at the corners. Next batter's Brand Wilson for Roff here. And he swings on that one. Ground ball to second. Goes to Proctor for one. On the first double play. The Rebels get out of it. So after the defensive miscues to begin the inning, the Rebels turned the double play, nearly had the first, and then they got the second. Great defense there, Asher, as Easton got a couple of ground ball double plays.
Yeah, he just was smart about it and threw it to him. I mean, that was really easy for the first baseman, Charlie Gardner.
Yeah, that was tailor-made as it went to Salisbury at second and on the toss to Proctor for the force at the bag and then on to first. Rebels turn 2, and they lead 1-0 as we head to the second inning from Roff today. So the Rebels back to the plate. Sawyer Reddick's going to lead things off here in inning number 2 as he'll face Easton Riddle. And the first pitch swinging, pops it up, shallow left field. Coming in is the left fielder, and Wilson makes the catch. There's one gone.
Reddick flies out to left field for the first out of the inning.
Shallow pop out to left field. And brings Charlie Gardner to the plate. Charlie's first pitch swinging. He fouls that one off the right side, not a play. Batting at .250, he's got a double and 5 RBIs on the year. And that comes inside and hits him. Gardner hit by the pitch. See, that's the first time he's been hit by a pitch this season. So Charlie's the board with one out. Bear with us on the stream connection. Kind of out here in the country in Roff, so not real good Wi-Fi service. Britton Salisbury, the next batter. He swings on the first pitch, and he pops it up foul and out of play off the right side. Rebels not wasting any time, going out a lot of first pitches from Riddle here. See, Salisbury now on the season batting at .308. Double, triple, 5 RBIs. And the breaking ball is a called strike that time. Salisbury down to the count at 0-2. Facing Easton Riddle. Gardner, the runner at first. The next pitch swung on. That one's pretty well hit to right center, and it's going to drop in. Falls in front of the diving center fielder Bagwell as just well enough hit by Salisbury as it found a gap out there in right center. Bagwell was given chase, tried the diving catch, and couldn't come up with it. So that an 0-2 mistake on that single. Coach Baldridge's not happy with it. Rebels have 2 runners on with 1 out. See if they can come up with runs that Roff could not in the last inning. Colby Smith at the plate. He'll take a big swing and miss on that first pitch.
Wasn't a very good pitch.
It
nearly hit him.
Yeah, inside fastball that Smith went after. Now Coley going to, starts to walk down and talk to Coach Bowen, and he told him to come back. See what the Rebels do here. They've got Proctor on deck, top of the order coming. Should get a chance to hit, barring a double play here in this inning. Here's a ground ball left side. Fielded there by McCarter. Goes to second for one, and no chance at the double play. As
Force out at second for the second.
Humphers had to hold it for a second.
Bring to the plate the leadoff hitter for the Rebels, number 10, shortstop. Tyler.
So the ground ball, fielder's choice. McCarter to Humphers for the out in the middle. Runners are at the corners now for Proctor. And the pitch, a breaking ball, and it misses just outside. Proctor drew a walk his first time up, but was picked off of second. That critical play in the first inning. Now a chance to redeem himself here. The 1-0, and it's high and tight for a ball. 2-0 the count. See if Riddle gives in. Smith leads away at first. The pitch home, and another breaking ball misses outside. I don't know if this may be the
He's just trying to be,
unintentional walk right here.
he's just trying to be careful with all our good players. and
Yep.
stuff.
Maybe pitching around him as it's off speed on 3-0. Proctor was taking all the way.
That one fell for a strike, but all of them didn't. But more of a better of a chance of getting walked right now.
We'll see. I would be surprised if they throw him a fastball here on 3-1. Probably coming back with off speed, and there it is, and it's high for ball 4. Another walk to Proctor. The Rebels have loaded the bases here in the second. But there are 2 outs. Connor Cordell, another chance for a big hit to add to the lead. Cordell batting .340. He's got 14 RBIs. Riddle checks second. Pitch home. That's off speed and high.
Well, they're going to probably try with him, maybe, because their bases are loaded and they don't want to score another run of walking.
Yeah, they're gonna have to give him something ahead, and there it was in the strike zone as Cordell was taking on the 1-0 pitch. Count evens at 1-1. Gardner at third, Smith at second, Proctor at first. The pitch from Riddle swung on, and that's fouled back and out of play. Moves the count to 1-2. Thought I would love to get Ford up this inning, but Cordell's going to have to reach. Next pitch from Riddle. It's outside in the dirt. Nicely blocked by Reed, the catcher. The count is even at 2-2. Riddle shakes the sign, now finds one he likes. Here comes the 2-2 pitch, and it's a breaking ball that misses on the corner, or just off the outside corner. The count is full. Runners will be moving. Riddle's going to have to get one over the plate right here, or he's going to walk in a run. The payoff pitch, swung on, ground ball left side, through the hole, base hit. 1 run is in. Proctor's headed to the plate. Here comes the throw, and he slides. Save! Actually, it was Smith coming home. Just ahead of the tag. A 2-run single by Connor Cordell, and the Rebels lead 3-0 with Easton Ford coming up, the red-hot Easton Ford. Big hit there from Cordell. Big 2-out hit, Asher.
Yeah, he had a really good double to start him from hitting and scored us a run.
Yeah, did Easton his last time up. 2 on, 2 outs. The breaking ball is low in the dirt.
Surprising, he's a really good pitcher. He's just not doing very good on us.
Yeah, but as I said, he not normally pitches on short rest as he is today. He made the start on Friday, went the complete game. Although I think it only went 5 innings, and there's next one misses as well. So Riddle has allowed 3 runs already. And Silo threatening for more with Ford up. Great start for Silo here today. Easton doubled his last time and scored a run. Picked up RBI number 26 of the season. Now up again. The 2-0 pitch from Riddle, and that off speed in there for a strike call. See what Ford can do. He's swinging a hot bat. Picked up double number 11 of the season. Back in the first inning as that pitch in the dirt and blocked by Reed. It's 3-1. Of those 11 doubles, I would say close to half have come in the last week since Easton's been on this tear. See if they give him something on 3-1. The pitch, and it's a called strike. And didn't much agree with that one. Did Ford. Thought that one was a little high, but called at the top of the strike zone. Count goes full, and that means the runners are going to be moving on the pitch once again. Here's the payoff delivery. Swung on. This one's hit high in the air down the right field line. Racing over is the right fielder, and Darnell will make the catch. Cade Darnell over at the right field line on that high fly ball from Ford. But Silo picks up a couple more runs in the inning on 2 hits, including the big 2-out, 2-run single by Cordell. Rebels lead 3-0. So we head to the bottom of 2. So Silo dodged a major bullet in the bottom half of the first inning when Roff did not score after the 2 early defensive miscues. And the Rebels, bottom of the order, comes through, gets on base, and they get 2 in the second to go up 3-zip. 5, 6, and 7 due up for Roff in this inning. Talon Bagwell will start things. He's a .273 hitter on the season against Ford, who threw just 8 pitches in that first inning, despite the jam, as the first pitch from Bagwell is fouled off. Here comes the next one from Easton. Oh, off speed. Nicely done as Bagwell way out in front. Pulled the string on that one, Asher. Whoops.
He did. It was a little bit on the corner, but
yeah,
it would have been a ball if he just didn't move over and swung at it.
Oh, the 0-2 was outside. Now here comes the 1-2 pitch from Ford, and ooh, that one just missed. That pretty close. Didn't get the call there. Evens the count at 2-2. Next one to Bagwell, and ooh, that one. Oh, Ford Trout thought that was strike 3 on the corner. But no call from the home plate umpire. Count goes to 3-2 as Coach Bowen comes out of the dugout. Trout never moved the glove. Payoff pitch this time, swung on. It's chopped toward the middle. Over is Salisbury. Throws a first and can't scoop that one out at first base.
And Bagwell was safe at first base on the infield hit.
A chopper
Bring to the plate. First
up the
baseman.
middle, and Salisbury tried to make the play on the run. The throw bounced, and Gardner tried to pick it out at first base, could not. So Roff has the lead off aboard once again. Here's Bo Joplin. He squares and bunts in front of the plate. It's a fair ball. Joplin is tagged out by Trout, but the runner already at second base.
Sacrifice bunt.
I don't know if
Batting for the Tigers, number 8.
Mike could have said that was interference as Joplin was standing right in Trout's way, but so it's bunted for an out on the sacrifice bunt. Trout gets the put out. Bagwell down there in scoring position at second. Brings Easton Riddle to the plate, the pitcher, trying to help his own cause, and the first pitch from Ford is high. Let's see, Riddle on the year, batting at .317. He's got a double, 13 RBIs. Next one from Ford, and it's a swing and miss. Tied him up on that breaking ball inside. Look at second. Here's the next pitch from Ford, and it's fouled as well. Came inside that time, and Riddle fouls it off. It's Easton against Easton once again right here. Silo out to a 3-0 lead in this showdown of small school powers today from Roff. One and two the count here to Riddle. The look at second, pitch home. It's high from Ford. Bagwell, the runner out there at second. Next pitch, and that just missed, apparently, as Trout never moved the glove, and umpire just shook his head. Count goes full, now to Riddle, excuse me. Next one from Ford, swung on, pulled, foul. Just to the left of the bag at third base. Here's the payoff pitch, and it's a chopper right side. Into the glove of Salisbury. His throw is a little bit low, but fielded there by Gardner at first base on the low throw for the out. There's two gone.
The inning brings to the plate for the Tigers, second baseman, number 1, Trey Humphreys.
Ford getting a lot of choppers with that sinking fastball. When he keeps that down, that is just a deadly pitch. That sinker he throws. Two down. Humphreys the next batter. Nice block on the pitch in the dirt by Trout. Kept the runner Bagwell down there at third base. Trey Humphreys the hitter for Roff. He's batting .115 on the season, 4 RBIs, and he'll take a strike. Humphreys the youngster. See what he can do here against the senior Ford. Next one, swung on. It's another chopper on the right side. Ford's going to field that one himself and take it to the bag for the out. And Roff leaves another one at third.
Third out of the inning for the Tigers in the bottom of the second inning.
So the ground out on the comebacker to the mound. Easton fields his position well that time. And we move to the third inning. With Silo leading 3-0. Here from Roff today. Rebels were 3-2 winners over Roff in the earlier meeting at the final Saturday back in March in the championship game of the Rattan tournament. And they're out to a 3-zip lead here in this one. Riddle back out there, 38 pitches for the senior right-hander for Roff. He'll face the heart of the Saddle order right here. 4, 5, and 6 due up. After Ford flew out down the right field line to end that last inning. Carter Parker, the batter. And he'll swing on the first pitch and pull it foul just past Coach Bowen in the third base coaching box. Carter had a hit his last time. Here's the 0-1 now for Riddle. It's a breaking ball. It stays high. Next one's low and in the dirt. Parker had that line drive to left field. His last at bat. Here's a ground ball. Hit left side. Pass. McCarter into left once again. Parker swinging it well.
Carter Parker will reach first base on the play. And now batting for the Rebels, number 3, the catcher, Josh Trout.
Diving McCarter just got into the glove on it, but Parker's able to reach. Now Trout bunts down the third base line. What a bunt! Trout's going to be safe at first on the bunt single.
Josh Trout with the base hit.
Oh, my.
Now they're just playing with that pitcher now.
McCarter playing back, and Trout caught him by surprise. The Rebel catcher lays down the bunt single, and Sano has something working. 2-on, nobody out here again in the third. Threatening for more with already a 3-0 lead against Roff. Reddick at the plate, and Sawyer takes the breaking ball for a strike called. Parker at second, Trout at first. Riddle checks the runner. Last time in this situation, they picked the guy off. Here's a ground ball. Comebacker to the mound. Riddle offensively. They're going to give up a run on a ground ball in the middle. Trying to cut it off at the plate on one hit toward the corners. Here's the next one from Riddle. Curveball stays high. It's 2-0. Big RBI chance here for Gardner. Charlie, 5 RBIs on the season. He's got 2 key ones out there now, and Riddle's going to step off. Now the 2-0. Swung on. This one is drilled to center. Over, making the catches. Bagwell tagging at third. Parker's going to score easily, and the Rebels on the sacrifice fly make it 4-0. Gardner tattooed that fastball at Bagwell was able to get over and make the catch, but plenty deep enough to score. On the sacrifice fly, it's 4-0. Trout stays at second base. Brings Salisbury to the plate. Salisbury had a hit his last time up. Here's another one, chopped toward the middle. Over, and gets through! Gets through, and rounding third and falling is Trout. Oh, man, Trout tripped and fell as he rounded third. As that ball got through on the hit by Salisbury, and the Rebels unable to score. Oh, that's going to draw a visit to the mound by for Coach Baldridge, his senior right-hander, thus far is having a rough time of it. So Salisbury with the hard ground single. But the Rebels unable to score as Trout tripped, cost them a run, coming around the bag at third. Riddle has been knocked around. He had only given up 2 runs all season, had a 0.55 earned run average, and Sato has tagged him for 4 runs on 7 hits thus far. As we play in the third inning, what should have been 5 runs. Now we're going to have a runner out there at third base. It's going to be Landon Langley running at third. Colby Smith up the 9 hole with Proctor on deck again. Sato has runners at the corner. Salisbury has his second hit of the game. Smith awaits, swings on the first pitch and pulls the inside pitch way foul. That was another one high and tight, and Colby way out in front. Here comes the next one, a breaking ball, and it's called strike. 0-2. There's another curveball in the dirt. Tried to get Smith to chase, but he held up on it. Sato leading 4-0. Riddle ready to go. And the 1-2 pitch, another curveball outside.
Now he just wants to throw a curveball.
Well, the fastball's been getting blitzed a lot here.
Is it me or does you only see 2 clouds outside?
There's not many clouds, that's for sure. Here's one pulled way foul. Came with the fastball that time, and Smith was way out in front. Not as much as the earlier one, but it was well fouled down the left field line. See if they come back with the breaking pitch here. Fastball, and it's fouled back and out of play. Riddle at 55 pitches. Laboring a bit here in the third inning. Here's the next one. Swung on. This one's hit towards center. And shallow center field out is Baldridge from shortstop and makes the grab. In shallow center fielder for the third out. Well, Sato picks up a run in the inning, 3 hits. Could have been more runs, but they lead 4-0, going to the bottom of 3. So moving on to the bottom of the third inning here from Roff this afternoon. Glad you're along with us here on SaddleRebels.tv and across the Squirtle Network. It's Saddle Rebel Baseball. Kevin Farr and my man Asher Ludwig on commentary from Asher Ludwig Sports Roff.com. It's going to be 9-1-2 coming up here for Roff. And let's see, we're going to have what changes defensively. We'll check the lineup here. I have defensive changes. I'll give you those here in a moment. Here's one fouled, backing out of play. Sawyer Reddick is now playing first base as Darnell the batter. Here to lead off against Ford. And there's a fastball on the outside corner for strike two. Caden Darnell hitting at 111. The 0-2, and it's high for a ball. Tried to get him to chase there. Ford set to go. Here's Easton's next pitch. Breaking ball. Check swing. Did he go? And they say no on the appeal. Looked pretty close there, but calls, the close calls have not gone the Rebels' way in any fashion thus far. Here's a ground ball chopped. Ford comes off the mound field, throws the first in time.
Now batting for the Tigers, shortstop number 9, Cade Baldridge.
So Ford to Reddick for the out. Now back to the top of the order, and the dangerous Cade Baldridge at the plate. And he watches the first pitch outside for a ball. Baldridge hitting at .552 on the season. 14 doubles, 2 triples, 7 home runs. He leads the Tigers in every offensive category as he watches that off speed for a ball. RBIs as well with 22. He scored 33 runs. Here's the next pitch. High and away. It's 3-0. Rebels being very careful with Baldridge, even with nobody on here. Here's Ford's next pitch. It's outside for ball 4. So Baldridge is aboard via the walk, 4-pitch walk. Got to figure that was somewhat intentional there. As Dylan Reed comes to the plate. Reed batting at .446. He's got 8 doubles, 18 RBIs. Breaking ball is a strike called. So right back in the strike zone comes Ford after 4 straight outs. So believe what you want on whether that was actually an intentional walk to Baldridge. That's a toss over. Baldridge is back in safely. He's got 11 stolen bases on the season. Here's another pickoff attempt. Baldridge is back in there. Next one from Ford. Swung on line back to Easton. He throws the first double play. Well, the Rebels are making the plays defensively. Another double play, Asher.
Yeah, man. They're just throwing all the double plays right now, man. They try, but they can't.
A soft liner back to Ford. Moving on to the 4th inning, top of the lineup coming up for Silo here. For the 3rd time, Connor Proctor's going to hit. We're already in the 4th. Rebels have scored 4 runs on 7 hits. 2 errors, but they managed to work around those. Thanks to some nifty double play work. Proctor up against Riddle, and he watches the first pitch for a called strike. I think Connor has walked twice, They have not given him anything to hit, much like Baldridge, as that pitch outside, 1-1. As we mentioned earlier, Riddle had only walked one all season coming into today's action. Here's one. And Coach Bowen knows it as the first pitch to Cordell misses for a ball. Here's the 1-0. It's in the dirt. Riddle up to 62 pitches now. I'm not sure what his pitch count was in that 5-inning complete game effort on Friday. Here's one, swung on, hit pretty well to left. It's over the head of the left fielder and off the wall. Extra bases for Connor Cornell as he motors it into second. He's going for third. Here's the throw. It's not in time. Nobody was at second base on the throw in as they had the double cut on off the ball off the wall from Cornell, and he gets a triple.
Off the wall. Bring to the plate the pitcher for the Rebels, number 18.
I don't see too many triples here, but Cordell gets one right there on that one off the wall in left center. Easton Ford to the plate, and he's got a chance to tack on a run. Without a hit here, Ford at the plate. He watches that breaking ball strike. Just trying to get this run home to make it 5-zip. Easton already an RBI in the game. That on a double in the first inning. Here's one swung on. This one's hit well to left, and it's off the wall, almost out of here. Off the top of the wall, stays in the park. Ford drills that one off the left field wall, Asher. That was only about a foot from going out. That's about as close as you can come.
That was probably like an inch farther than Connor's was. Maybe.
That ball was smashed by Ford. He's got his second double of the game, and the Rebels lead 5-0. Runner at second base is Zane Sander. Easton Ford is just on a tear right now. He's a double machine. Here's the next pitch to Carter Parker. It's outside.
I call his doubles a specialty. That's the.
Yeah, you could say that. And the pitch to Parker is a strike called there. Zane Sander, the runner, out there at second base. Count even at 1-1 here to Parker. Next one to Carter. He swings on this one. Hits it well to center. Back is Bagwell. Makes the catch. Sander tagging, but he won't advance. Not going to test the arm of Bagwell in center. Stays out there in scoring position. And Josh Trout to the plate. Trout had a bunt single earlier. One of the 9 silo hits in the game. They have out-hit Roff 9-1 thus far. Rebel bats are back. After a week of slumber last week, or just over a week ago, over the last week, the bats have come alive, and there's a strike called to Trout. Sander leads away at second. Courtesy running for Ford in this inning. Here's the pitch from Riddle. Raking ball and fouled off. Trout just missed that one. It's 0-2. Josh hit into a double play his first time, then a bunt single. Next pitch from Bagwell, swung on, pulled, just foul down the third baseline. So Ford has picked up another RBI in this inning. Pitch home, swung on, and that's fouled off the right side. Trout hanging in there. Spoiled that one. They are making Riddle work, to say the least. The look at second. Here's the pitch home. That's way upstairs.
If he swung on that would be so good if he was to be swung on that. Everyone would probably be shocked.
Here's the next one from Riddle, and it's a curveball that Trout lays off. Takes for ball 2. The count is even. Rebels would like another hit here to try to tack on. Another run for insurance. Can't have enough. Here's the next one, high and away to Trout. That's ball, well, I thought that was ball 3, but apparently ball 4.
Now batting for the Rebels, number 19, designated hitter Sawyer Reddick.
Now they're going to call him back. Well, I think the umpire was confused on the count. Coach Baldridge came out to say something about it. Now the umpire talking to Coach Bowen. Now they're going to bring Trout back with a 3-2 count. Already had courtesy runner out there. So 3-2. Trout back up after he thought it was ball 4. About a 10-mile-an-hour wind out of the south, blowing out toward left field. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball, swung on a miss. Came with the curve on the 3-2 that time and got him swinging. Silo tacks on another. 1 run, 2 hits, a man left. As Ford rockets a double again off the wall to score a run. It's Silo 5 and Roff nothing here in the 4th.
Off with the Tigers in the bottom of the 4th inning.
It's Casey Spalding in left field now. And I think Cordell is playing center field because Marshall had to come out when Reddick entered the game at first base. Here's McCarter at the plate. He swings on the first pitch and fouls it off. Next one to Easton, or excuse me, from Easton is inside for a ball. One on 1 the count here to McCarter. 3, 4, and 5 due up for Roff in this inning, and that pitch stays high. Two and 1. Here's Ford's next delivery, and that's upstairs, ball 3. Roff has had the lead off on, 2 out of the 3 innings thus far, I believe. And make it another, as it's ball 4. McCarter draws the walk. Brand Wilson, the next batter. Actually, the last inning was the first time that the third was the only time that Rebels have gotten the leadoff batter out. As McCarter aboard. And a pickoff try is not in time. Wilson at the plate. I was playing him deep in the outfield, and that pitch inside and fouled by Wilson. Got him inside and fouled it off. So he got jammed in on the hands by Ford. Another pickoff attempt. Silo with a 5-0 lead. McCarter leads away. Here's the pitch. Off speed, strike 2 called. Silo bidding for its second win of the year against the Roff Tigers. Here's another pickoff, and keeping McCarter close over there at first base. Ford's next offering is fouled at the plate. Wilson stays alive. Brand Wilson batting at .315 on the year. He is tied with Baldridge for the team lead with 22 RBIs. And Ford's going to try another pickoff. Oh, 2 the count. Pitch outside for ball 1. Rebels would love another double play, and Ford's going to throw to first. Just playing catch over there with Redding. Next pitch, breaking ball. Oh, just missed. Looked pretty close there, but called a ball. Evens the count at 2-2. Next one from Ford, swung on, lined up the middle, base hit, just past the outstretched arm of Connor Proctor. And Roff has something working now in the 4th. 2 aboard, nobody out.
Bring to the plate for the Tigers, the center fielder, number 6, Talon Bagwell.
That's just the second hit of the game for the Tigers. And here comes Coach Billy Jack Bowen headed to the mound to talk to the infield. And Ford. Talon Bagwell headed to the plate. The biggest threat the Tigers have put together since that opening inning when they got the first 2 aboard on the Rebel defensive miscues. So the meeting is over, and Ford back out there on the mound and ready to go. With Bagwell at the plate. Here comes the pitch. He squares and bunts. Ford fields it, goes to third for the force, and easy play there as that one bunted on the third base side. And Coach Baldridge just drops his head in disgust there as the bunt, that unsuccessful. Fielder's choice, Ford to Parker, and McCarter out at third base. So still first and second, one out. And, that pretty good looking pitch there. It's called a ball. Looked like he nearly pulled the trigger on the strike call with Joplin up. The 1-0, and that one a little bit low. It's 2-0. So Bo Joplin batting .229 for Roff here. First and second, runners go, and the pitch fouled off. They had the hit and run on there. It's a walking lead out there for Brand Wilson at second base. Bagwell was right behind him on the move, but Joplin fouled it off. Coach Baldridge trying to make something happen. Runners hold, the 2-1, breaking ball, it's inside, 3-1. Key spot here, bottom of the fourth. The 3-1 pitch from Ford, and it's fouled to the backstop. Count runs full. The look at second. Payoff pitch, and it's fouled off the right side, not a play. Joplin stays alive on that one. Checks the runner again. There's one, swung on, hit towards center. Racing in is Cordell. He's not going to get there. It drops in shallow center field. Bobbled for a second. They're going to hold the runners, however.
Bo Joplin with the single to center field.
Afraid of Cornell's arm out there in center field, as it was a shallow pop fly that drops in.
Number 8, Easton Riddle.
Easton Riddle comes up with the bases loaded. And one out. Oh, double play here would be sensational if you're the Rebels, as there's a strike called. Payne to the corner with that one. Now Ford at 56 pitches, ready to go. The next one swung on and fouled, out of play. Heading to the count at 0-2. The next one, it's upstairs for a ball. See if Ford can work his way out of another jam here in the fourth. The next pitch, that swung on and missed for strike 3. The ball got to the backstop, but came right back to Trout. The Rebels got a fortuitous bounce there as the pitch was swung on and missed by Riddle on that high fastball. Now, Coach Baldridge is going to come down and ask if it was not fouled. Umpire says no, he didn't touch it. So a strikeout by Ford on that high fastball, and that's going to bring Trey Humphers to the plate. The 8-hole for Roff. Here's the Ford pitch, swing and a miss. Probably just going to challenge him now, the youngster at the plate, Humphers. Here's the 0-1 from Ford. Swing and miss. That's a high fastball. It's 0-2. The next forward pitch, and it's outside. Tried to get him to chase one that time. Here comes the forward 1-2. Swung on, chopped right side. Over the field it is Salisbury. Throws the first in time. The Rebels get out of it. Roff leads them loaded in the fourth. As Ford works out of another pickle. Rebels coming up with the plays with runners on defensively. In the inning for the Tigers, no runs, 2 hits, and 3 left on. We move to the 5th inning. Silo leading 5-zip. Well, so far, Asher, the Rebels have scored at least 1 in every inning. Should have had 2 in the third, but they lead 5-0. If they could tack on another here, it'd be nice. As it's going to be the bottom of the order. It's what started things earlier. Sawyer Reddick coming up. Easton Riddle back out on the mound. 76 pitches for the senior through 4 innings. For Roff. He has allowed 9 hits. Struck out 2, walked 3, and hit a batter. His first pitch to Reddick was a ball, and here's one in the dirt. It's 2-0. As I mentioned, Riddle's pitching on short rest. He 3 days rest after his last start on Friday. Here's the 2-0, and it catches the corner for a strike call. Now the 2-1, swung on. That one's drilled foul down the left field line and off the fence. Hammered that one. But he was out in front, Asher.
Yeah. He always is really good at hitting fouls, just getting smashed.
Trying to get one in play. Breaking ball is called strike 3. I wasn't going to give him another fastball there as Reddick goes down looking at the 2-2 curveball. And it's going to be Spalding coming up here. Came in the game to play left field. Spalding hitting .364, and a breaking ball is in there for a strike call. Riddle has had to rely on the breaking ball a lot here this afternoon. Here's the next one, and it's a swing and miss. Spalding has a double and a home run, 3 RBIs. But he's down in the count now at 0-2. The pitch from Riddle, and it's in the dirt. Here's the next one. It's high and tight. 2-2 the count. Riddle's next pitch swung on, grounded toward short. Fielded, backhand stop by Baldridge. The throw over is in time. On the hard ground ball. There's 2 gone. Missed you yesterday on the broadcast, Asher. How was practice?
Good.
Hit any dingers in practice?
Yeah.
You did? Well, there you go. This one swung on. Hit pretty well by Salisbury, but right at Bagwell in center as he lines out to end the 5th. Silo goes in order in the top half of the 5th inning. And we move on to the bottom of 5. With a 5-0 Silo lead. Moving on here to the bottom of the 5th inning, and Roff is going to send up the 9-hole hitter, and then back to the top of the order, and Baldridge will get another shot at the plate. Caden Darnell, the leadoff batter here in the inning. He swings on that one, and it's a chopper to third, fielded on the move by Parker, and a nice play defensively. Man, he made that look easy, Asher.
Yeah, it was a good play. It was like way down here. Just caught it.
Now snagged that one low off the hop, and on the move, throw him out. So one down, and here's Cade Baldridge, the offensive star for Roff. And he watches that one outside for a ball. The Rebels walked him on 4 straight the last time. He reached on an error his first time up. Here's the 1-0, swung on, ground ball, right side. Fielded cleanly there by Reddick. Tosses to Ford, covering for the out. They get Baldridge. Nice play defensively, Reddick to Ford, and that's 2 gone quickly here in the 5th. That's a big out to get Baldridge. Dylan Reed to the plate. Here's Ford's delivery, a breaking ball, nice pitch for strike 1. Here comes the next one from Easton. Swung on, chopped back up the middle, and it's going to almost get through. Proctor with the nice play. Got him! Oh, my! A web jam by Connor Proctor. He fields that one. It was destined for center field up the middle, and Proctor fields it on the run and throws him out. Man, you think Parker's play was good, Asher?
Yeah, that was something.
So Proctor with this spectacular defensive play on that one, way behind the bag at second, throws him out by half a step. Roff goes scoreless in the 5th. No runs, no hits, nobody left. We move to the 6th inning with Silo up 5-0. We're live from Roff tonight, or this evening here on SoloRebels.there. There has been some spectacular defensive plays here in this one. The last coming there from Proctor on that one. I thought for sure that one was headed to center field for a base hit. There's not too many guys that can make that play, Asher.
No.
And Silo just happens to have one of them. Colby Smith to lead things off. It's 9-1-2, and then back to the top of the order. Or after Smith hits. Trying to get something started here in the 6th with Silo up 5-0. And he watches the first pitch for a ball outside. Here's the next one, a breaking pitch for a strike called from Riddle. Riddle working into the sixth inning here. This will be pitch number 90, and it's a strike on the inside corner with that off speed. Now 1-2. Riddle's next delivery, it's another curveball. He's relying almost exclusively on curves right now. This one goes along, another curveball swung on, hit through the hole, base hit left side. Nice job by Colby to stay back on that one. Hits the curveball through the hole left side with the ground ball base hit.
Now batting for the Rebels, number 10, Tyler Proctor.
Silo has its 10th hit of the game here against Riddle. And Proctor back up for the 4th time. Here's the pitch to Kyler. He swings on that one. It's a fastball high and pulled way foul over in the parking lot.
Look, it was probably crushed into the parking lot, though.
Well, he saw a fastball. He was up and out of the zone, however. Smith leads away at first. The pitch home, and it's pulled foul. That one's just over the third base dugout. Not a play. So the count quickly 0-2 here on Proctor. The 0-2, and it's outside. Tried to get him to chase one off the corner. Next pitch, and that one is pulled into the parking lot again. Proctor out in front. He's looking for his first hit of the contest. He's walked twice. Flew out once. Here's the 1-2 once more, and just missed off the corner. That was a pretty good looking pitch, but just missed. Count even to 2-2. Riddle closing in on 100 pitches today in this start on short rest, and there's a breaking ball called strike 3.
One out in the inning.
Drop the curveball in there.
For the Rebels, number 14.
That brings Connor Cordell to the plate, and the guy I don't think Roff wants to see is on deck. Breaking ball is a called strike. As I said, he's relying almost exclusively on curveballs for strikes now to get called. And there's another one.
He's probably the best at his curveball, looks like.
0-2. Rebels have been rattling the fastball around. Here's the 0-2 this time. Breaking ball just missed off the corner. That's another breaking pitch. What's that now? I think, 4 in a row he's thrown, including the last one to Proctor. Here comes the next one, and make it 5 straight curveballs. It's 2-2. Next one, and that one misses off the corner. Came with the off speed once more. Count is full here to Cordell. So unless he hits into a double play, Ford should get a chance to hit. Oh, there's a pickoff attempt, and almost had Smith leaning, but just gets back in time. So you would expect probably a 3-2 curveball, and it's fastball swung on, fouled off, back and out of play. Went back to the fastball on the 3-2 pitch that time. The sizzling Easton Ford is standing over there. I don't know if you want to get too close to him, Asher, right now. He might burn you. As hot as Ford is.
Yeah, that's the only thing he's been hitting is just hits. It's the only thing he can do, like pretty much all. A lot.
Here's the payoff pitch, and it's another curveball that misses low, and it's a walk to Cordell, and here comes Ford once again with 2 on. Has doubled twice in this contest. 2 RBIs. Hit one that just missed getting out the last time, just off the top of the wall and left. Swings on this one. He hits this one down the left field line. If it stays fair, it's going to the wall, but it just hooks foul.
That was crushed for a foul.
I got under it just a little bit as it kind of died once it got out there, as Easton turned on that one. I thought he might have had another double if that one could have stayed fair down the line. 0-1 the count. Probably expect Riddle to go back to another breaking pitch here. 106 pitches on the day for Riddle. Here's the next one. Swung on. This one's lined into right for a base hit. 3rd hit of the game for Ford. Runners are going to have to hold at 2nd and 3rd. He just keeps on scorching.
Ford with the base hit to right field. Batting for the Rebels.
And don't touch him.
16, Carter Parker.
It's pretty deadly.
He has been deadly for about the last week. Courtesy runner coming out to first base is Zane Sander. Bases are loaded here for Carter Parker with 1 out. That ball was hit so hard that Darnell got there quickly, and they had to hold the runner at 3rd. Smith had to stay at 3rd. Unable to score on the single by Ford. Here's the pitch from Riddle. Swung on by Parker. Hit to 3rd. They're coming home for the force. And to 1st, and not in time. Here comes the runner. Trying to score. Slides in. Save! Cordell never stopped from 2nd. Sending him all the way as the throw to 1st was not in time to get Parker. And the Rebels squeeze out a run. And never slowed Cordell down around 3rd, and it's now 6-0. Rebels just keep the throttle down here. Have tacked on a run. Trout to the plate. Parker got aboard on the fielder's choice. They got the out at home, but not quick enough to get Parker at first base. And Cordell manages to score all the way from 2nd. Here's one pulled way foul as he gave Trout a fastball, and he smashed that one over there in the parking lot.
Oh, it just hit the truck.
Yeah. Trout finally saw a fastball, but he was way out in front there.
If that was like straight, that would have been gone.
So Sander at 2nd. It's Parker at 1st. 2 down. The pitch to Trout swung on and pulled foul into the Roff dugout. It's probably going to be Riddle's last inning. He's at 110 pitches on the day. That's on short rest after going 5 on Friday night. Sada with a 6-0 lead. Here's the pitch from Riddle. It's high. And a swing and miss.
And for the Rebels, in their half inning, 1 run on 2 hits, no Roff errors.
So that'll end the inning. Rebels get a run on a couple of hits. And we move to the bottom of 6. Silo up 6-0 on Roff. So while Easton Ruddle has thrown 112 pitches now through 6 innings, Easton Ford for Silo, he has been extremely efficient. After going the distance on going the distance on Thursday in the Jones tournament, he has 68 pitches through 5 innings. 3, 4, and 5 batters due up for Roff here in the 6th. It's McCarter to lead off. He swings on the first one and fouls it off. And out of play off the right side. Here's Ford's next delivery, breaking ball, and it's blown away. It's been a heck of a performance thus far by the Silo Rebels here today against their rivals, the Roff Tigers. And that pitch in the dirt to the backstop. Rebels do have Carter Parker available to pitch if needed here. Here's the 2-1, swung on and pulled foul down the left field line.
So far, it doesn't look like it. Easton's having a good game at pitching and also amazing at hitting. Like, if you want to touch him, you ain't gonna get it. And he's really deadly.
Here's one fouled off the right side and out of play. As McCarter spoiled that 2-2 pitch. Here comes the next one from Ford, and just off the corner and missed. The payoff delivery, it swung on. This one is popped up. Right side, over. Salisbury makes the grab in shallow right field. Reddick was there, but Salisbury called him off and makes the grab. There's one out here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Now batting for the Tigers, third baseman, number 5.
Brings Brand Wilson to the plate. Here's the Ford pitch, swung on, and this one's hit into right center field for a base hit. 4th hit for Roff as Wilson lined that single out there into right center.
Batting for the Tigers, center fielder, number 6, Talon Bagwell.
Brings Talon Bagwell to the plate. Tigers have had some base runners throughout this one, but have not been able to get any across as that pitch just missed from Ford. Silo has scored in all but 1 inning today. Here's the next one. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on that one. Looked like a changeup that time after.
Yeah. He's really good at throwing everything though.
Yeah, here's the pickoff attempt and keeping Wilson close over there at first base. Rebels have turned a couple of double plays. They'd love another one here. Here's Ford's pitch. Swing and a miss. Runner goes. The throw and plenty of time. They gun him down by a mile at second base. Wilson is out as Trout with the laser down there, and Proctor was just sitting there waiting with the tag. Here's the next one. Swing and a miss, and the Tigers are retired in the 6th inning. So that threat ended quick.
No runs on one hit.
A caught stealing and then a strikeout on the next pitch. Ford takes care of it himself. The Tigers, no runs, a hit, nobody left. We head to the 7th here from Roff. Silo 6, Roff nothing. Back with more here on SoloRebels.tv and on the Squirtle Network. So we got a new pitcher for Roff here in the 7th, as Riddle's day is done through 6 innings, as he allowed 6 runs on 11 hits, struck out 5 and walked 4, had only given up 2 runs this entire season, but the Rebels tag him for 6 here today in 6 innings of work. On the pitch is Bill McCarter for Roff. And let's check the numbers on McCarter for the year. Look like this. He has all relief appearances. He has pitched 6 innings. His 5th appearance in relief. Has allowed 5 runs on 4 hits, or 5 runs, 4 earned on 4 hits. Struck out 7, walked 7, a 4.66 earned run average. And Silo would love to tack on some here in the 7th to add to this 6-0 lead. And it's Sawyer Reddick to start things. 6, 7, and 8 in the order. And Reddick watches the first pitch. It's a fastball. Well, may see more fastballs now with McCarter out there, as Riddle was relying almost exclusively on the breaking ball. But as I say that, here's a curveball and swing and miss by Reddick. It's 0-2. Next one from McCarter's outside for ball 1. And that one way outside in the dirt, gets to the backstop. Count evens at 2-2. Kevin Farr, along with my man Asher Ludwig, on commentary today from Roff. And a swing and miss. Nice breaking pitch that time from McCarter. As Reddick goes down for out number 1. It's going to bring Casey Spaulding to the plate. And Spaulding swings and misses. There's that's a slider or a curveball there. Had some good movement there from McCarter. Had Spaulding fooled, and that one bounces to the backstop.
Now batting for the Rebels, number 9, Casey Spaulding.
Count even at 1-1. We're in the 7th from Roff today. Thus far, it's been all Rebels in this showdown of small school powers. 2-1. Was that one missed off the corner? Next one to Spaulding, and it's taken for strike 2. And a swing and miss. That came with that one. That one's moving up there. As a swing and miss by Spalding on that off-speed pitch. Britton Salisbury, the next batter. He'll foul the first one off. And the next one just missed low. In case you're looking ahead to the bottom of the seventh inning, Roff will send up the 6, 7, and 8 hitters in the order. Next one to Salisbury is upstairs. And the 2-1 swung on, and this one is skied high to short right field. Back is the second baseman, and he'll make the grab. Humphers with the catch, and that ends the inning. So the out on the pop fly. We head to the bottom of the seventh. Rebels 3 outs away from another big win. Easton Ford headed to the mound trying to finish off a complete game. When we come back here on SolidRebels.tv and the Squirtle Network. So we move on here to the bottom of the seventh inning. Roff down to its final 3 outs. Bo Joplin will lead things off here against Easton Ford. 80 pitches for Easton through 6. And the first one to Joplin is down Broadway for strike 1. Taking a strike as they trail by 6 here in the 7th. Here's the next one from Ford. The breaking ball, and he just got a piece of that one. Just barely nicked that one, and it's 0-2. Here comes the Ford delivery. It's high. 1-2 the count. And Easton's next pitch swung on in as Joplin caught that one late and fouled toward the Rebel dugout on the first base side. Here's Ford's next delivery, and it's outside. Nice job by Trout to get out and block that one. Count even to 2-2. Easton rocks and fires, and this one is a chopper on the infield. Proctor charging. Here's the throw. It's in time. Well, since those couple of defensive lapses in the first inning, Asher, the Rebel defense has been spectacular.
Yeah, the defense and the hitting and all this stuff. They just been doing it. It's just not been causing them to score.
Yeah, first pitch. Well, first pitch here is a ball to Riddle. Next one from Ford, and there's a strike called as they're taking a strike. Looks like they're taking till they get one. Count 1-1. Next one from Ford. This one swung on. This one's hit toward right center field. It's going to drop in for a base hit. Cornell gets over to cut it off. Tosses back in. So the single into right center brings Humphers to the plate. Trey Humphers, That's the just the 5th hit for Roff today, and Humphers takes strike one. Double play would end this one. Rebels have turned a couple. Here's a breaking ball just missed off the corner. Tried to pull that one back in and get the call. Count is 1-1. Next pitch. This one swung on. Hit in the air to right field. And Smith is there. Got that one scoped out and makes the catch. There's 2 outs here in the 7th. A pop fly to right. Roff down to its final out. This will be another huge Rebel win over one of the small school powerhouses. And off speed on the inside corner for a strike. Caden Darnell, the batter, the last hope for Roff. They've got Baldridge over there on deck. Here's the next pitch. Swing and a miss on that breaking ball. It's 0-2. 1 strike away from a finishing off a spectacular performance, and just missed on that one. Just missed. He's been a little bit low. It's 1-2. Here's the pitch from Ford. Check swing. Oh, they say it's a ball. Oh, that looked pretty good on the pitch. But Darnell held up. It's 2-2. Ford's next pitch, and oh, man. That one called a ball as well. The count goes full. Strike zone has shrunk here in the 7th. The count full. Runner goes. The pitch is outside there, and they're going to have to face Baldridge with 2 on and 2 outs.
Bring to the plate for the Tigers, number 9, the shortstop, Cade Baldridge.
Couple of pitches there that looked mighty close. Not called strikes. And he ends up walking Darnell with 2 outs. Brings Baldridge to the plate. Dangerous territory as, that one just missed off the inside corner. Well, the strike zone is shrunk here in the 7th, it would appear. A lot of close pitches. Ford, but he did not get the benefit. 2-2 count. The Ford delivery swung on. Ground ball, second, fielded. Proctor steps on the bag, and that's the ball game. The Rebels win it in the shutout over Roff. 6-0. A gem by Easton Ford. In a spectacular effort by the senior today.
6 runners left on base during the day for the Tigers.
And an unbelievable performance by Easton Ford all the way around here this afternoon, Asher.
Yeah, I mean, that was a big game.
So looking at the final numbers, Ford goes the distance on the mound and picks up the victory, 7 innings, and he threw the shutout against the Roff Tigers. 5 hits allowed. He struck out 2 and walked 3 in going the distance to pick up the win on the mound. And at the plate, Easton does it again. 3 hits in the game, including a couple of key doubles. One nearly left the park, and he drove in a couple. Connor Cordell had 2 hits, including a single and a triple. He drove in 2. Rebels also got 2 hits from Carter Parker with an RBI. Let's see, Josh Trout added a hit, and Britton Salisbury had 2 hits. Colby Smith with 1 hit as well. 11 hits in total for Silo as they pick up the win. Out-hit the Tigers 11-5, and Silo wins it 6-0 here this afternoon in Roff. And Folks, the Rebels' demise was greatly exaggerated. After a tough week in Atoka, the Rebels of old are back in force as they win 3 in a row over highly touted opponents. Knocked off Washington on Saturday night, the defending 3A state champions. Then 5th-ranked Calera yesterday, 6-2, and then today the 6-0 shutout win over the Roff Tigers, their nemesis here in the southeast part of the state. So that's going to about do it here from Roff today. For my main man, Asher Ludrick, on commentary, I'm Kevin Farr saying so long from Roff, where the Rebels win it 6-0.